Raw salmon is a popular ingredient in many dishes, such as gravlax. However, raw salmon can also be contaminated with bacteria, parasites, and other pathogens that can cause foodborne illnesses. According to the latest food recall alerts from the Food Standards Australia, New Zealand, there have been no recalls of raw salmon products in the past year. In the United States, the Food and Drug Administration and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are currently investigating a multi-state outbreak of Salmonella Litchfield infections linked to fresh, raw salmon supplied to restaurants in California and Arizona. As of December 14, 2022, there have been 22 confirmed cases of illness, with 6 hospitalizations and no deaths. Some of the common risks associated with raw salmon. Salmonella, a bacteria that can come from the water, feed, or processing of raw salmon. Listeria, a bacteria that can grow in cold temperatures and be found in many places. Parasites, worms or flukes that can infect raw salmon and cause problems in the human gut. To prevent or reduce the risk of foodborne illnesses from raw salmon. Some of the control measures that can be implemented from farm to fork are: pre-harvest involves monitoring and controlling the source and quality of water, feed, and environment where salmon are raised or harvested. It also involves implementing biosecurity measures, such as preventing contact with wild animals, rodents, insects, or birds, and avoiding cross-contamination between different batches of fish. Additionally, it involves applying preventive strategies, such as vaccination, diagnostic testing, or treatment of infected fish. Post-harvest involves maintaining good hygiene and sanitation practices during processing, handling, and storage of raw salmon. It also involves applying food interventions, such as washing, trimming, decontaminating, or freezing raw salmon to reduce the microbial load. Furthermore, it involves following proper labeling and traceability requirements, such as indicating the origin, date, and temperature of raw salmon, and providing consumer information and warnings about the risks and precautions of consuming raw salmon. Consumer involves following safe food handling and preparation practices at home or in food service establishments. It also involves checking the freshness, appearance, and smell of raw salmon before consumption and discarding any spoiled or damaged product. Moreover, it involves cooking raw salmon to a safe internal temperature or freezing it for a sufficient time before consumption, and avoiding cross-contamination with other foods or utensils.